3.
Yes, sir.
This one. You can see there are 5 figures drawn, in out of which only one is correct. This is correct one. So here rest what are the mistakes in other cases are shown. So in this first one it seems similar to the correct one, but there is mistake which is there, that inclined lines shown here and inclined lines shown here, both are not having the same direction. So that is one mistake in this case, in this particular figure. So inclined lines of of the complete figure should be same direction, have the same direction. Like here in this case, inclined lines are having same direction. So this is because of this it is incorrect. And in this, inclined lines are same in whole part, but the dashed line is shown where we should show the continuous line, because the edges are visible when we cut the object. So the edges should be made continuous. If edges means the views are drawn, normal views are drawn, then there will be dash line here. But when we cut the object, then there will be continuous line at these locations. And here in this case, third one, here there are dashed lines drawn in the space which is shown, and here also. So one thing you have to keep in mind, that dashed lines should not be drawn when you draw the sectional view. In the section as well as other part of the section portion, you should not draw the dashed lines, or hidden features should not be shown in this case. And here in this fourth problem, there are missing lines like here, 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 here. So there are number of missing lines. That's why this is not correct. So correct figure is this one, which is having the inclined lines in the same direction for whole figure, and the line of symmetries at different locations and other edges. So this is the correct one, and this is the side view, and this is the cutting plane line.
So,
Here in this, yes,
so what does this inclined line represent?
inclined line represent that there is material being cut by the cutting plane. Like here in this figure, you can see the cutting plane is passing from somewhere where materials are there, material is there. So at those locations we can show the hatching lines, those are inclined lines. So corresponding to that, we show the hatching line, cutting inclined lines.
And sir, if the inclined lines are opposite drawn, like in the slide number 4, sir, here the last one, you said
Okay,
it is
yes.
incorrect.
No, last one is the correct one. This is the correct one.
No, sir, I'm talking about. Uh, Sir, I'm talking about the first one.
Yes,
This
first
one.
one. First
Yes, sir.
one is having direction different in some part, and in some part it is having different direction. Like here in this part it is having this direction, and in other part it is having this direction. So that's why it is incorrect.
So it specifies something, sir.
Yes, it is specified. It is specified that it is a single part. Changing the direction means we are having two different parts, but it is a single part. So that's why directions of the hatching should be same for whole part.
Okay, sir.
Why we are not
Sir,
supposed to draw hidden? I mean, hidden image, hidden drawings, sir. I mean, back of the parts. Hello, sir.
So here in this, the hatching directions are different. Is in this case, first one, hatching directions are different, and for single part we make single hatching direction. So that's why it is incorrect. So this one only correct.
Sir, third one.
Third one is all the things are say correct. Only thing is that here dashed lines are shown, and by the convention of the this sectional view, we should not show dashed line in this section part. We should not show the dashed lines.
Sir, why it is so, sir?
Because we are already sectioning the particular part, and dashed lines are showing the internal detail. So we are already exploring the internal detail by sectioning. So we do not want to put the same line with dashed lines again in this case.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Here in this case, you can see there are two cutting planes. One cutting plane is this one vertical one, other is horizontal cutting plane. If they cut the object like this, 1/4 of the object can be removed from it. So this part will be left where 1/4 is removed. So here we can draw the half sectional front view, and half sectional front view you can see here. In this case, we can draw the dashed lines, and where we will draw dashed lines, where section is not done. Where section is not done, we will draw it like other orthographic views, and where section is there, we will not show any dashed lines. So here both the things are there. In the lower half part, we haven't shown the section, so dashed lines are there, and upper half of this front view, we are showing the section, so we will not show the dashed lines in this upper half. So like this we can show the half sectional front view. This is half sectional front view. Hatching lines have different directions. One direction it can have as 45-degree. Inclination of the line can be 45-degree. Another line inclination of the line can be 135-degree. Other two cases here shown, where we can show the inclined lines like this, means here in this case the lines will be, hatching lines will be horizontal or vertical depending on the projection, depending on the shape on which we have to draw the hatching lines. So based on that we can use the vertical line and horizontal line depending on the shape. Otherwise we use 45-degree or 35-degree, 135-degree. Here you can see the hatching of adjacent component. Like here there are two components. One is this one, this component. Another is this component. as we know, we can use two types of hatching lines, either 135 or 45. So we can use two types of lines to differentiate two components. Like here, one component is for this it is 45, and for this component it is 135. So two directions have been shown, and if more than two parts are there in an assembly, so we have to differentiate the hatching by showing the gap between the hatching lines. Like here in this case, one direction which is shown here as 45, another direction has been shown as 135, again another direction which are shown here as 135, but the gap is different. And for bigger parts, we don't show complete line, we just show the lines at the border only, and in between that we show the gap only, means no line will be there. So this is for the bigger parts, and for a smaller part we will show the complete hatching lines. And one more thing you can observe here, there is a pin shown. This is taper pin. Taper pin has not been hatched. Later on you will see in other figure also that the pin will not be hatched even if it is cut by the cutting plane. So this is the convention, that we do not show the pin by section lines. Here there is another section that is called as offset section, where there are there is one hole here, another elongated hole is here. So there is cutting plane passing from here, cutting plane passing from here, and another cutting plane is passing from here. So to show the whole uh, uh, internal part in a single section, we use these three cutting planes. So in this, what we do, we draw a complete section like shown here. Difference is that where we put the difference of these two cutting planes, it is here. Here you can see, hatching lines are not continuing in this part. Hatching lines are breaking at this location. Like here you can see, hatching lines are having same direction. Only thing is that they are not continuing in this other part. So this is way to show the offset section. Offset section means we are shifting the cutting plane by some distance, and there we can show the cutting plane lines, and as that they are not in continuation to the other part of the section lines. Hatching interrupted means if we want to write anything or dimensional detail we want to put, we can interrupt the hatching, and there we can put the dimension line here. Here we can show clearly that the dimension lines can be broken here, and there we can put the dimension line. It means hatching lines can be broken, the dimension line can be made. And other parts you can see the hatching lines are different in different parts, although this is having same direction, but the gap between two consecutive hatching lines are different in both the cases. Here cutting plane indication has been given. Cutting plane indication, cutting plane line, I have already talked about that the cutting plane line is a chain line which is thicker at ends and shown by the identification letter and the direction of viewing. So this is the direction of viewing in which arrow has been marked, and these are the identification letter X X. So we have the XX section here which is shown. Here we can see there are different parts which are not hatched. So here first figure you can see there is nut and bolt. So nut bolt, even if it is cut by the cutting plane, will not be hatched. Either head or bolt nut or shank of the means body of the bolt will not be hatched. So here only hatching will be done on the parts which are as joined together by using the nut and bolt. Nut and bolt assembly not regarding the nut and bolt, that is the temporary fastener, we will discuss later on. Here just is the example of that these are the parts which are not hatched. And here another example in second figure which we can see that is the taper pin. Taper pin will not be hatched as I told earlier. And there is shaft shown here. Shaft rod like things are not hatched if they are cut along the length of the shaft, length of the part, like shaft, axle, rod, like this. We will not show the bisection line. Another example which is third one which is shown here, the this is the riveted joint in which rivet is shown, and on both sides there is head. So one is formed, another is head directly made. So we have this, and this is also not sectioned, not hatched when cutting plane is passing from this also. So third one is the fourth one is the this figure where wheel wheel has been sectioned. Wheel can be sectioned at the periphery only, and this part which is called as spokes or arm will not be hatched in this case. And here also there you can see there is a small part which is called as key. We will learn regarding this later on. Key is the rectangular cross section part which is having some length. So this is not hatched. Again here shaft is coming. Shaft will not be hatched when cutting plane is passing along its axis. So this is also case of the case where hatching is not done. And here there is the part which is shown here is triangular portion. Triangular portion will not be hatched here because this is corresponding to the thin parts. So thin parts are not hatched when cutting plane is passing through it. So we will see later on in some example where thin part is clearly visible. Here another part which is having three cutting planes, and two cutting planes are parallel in it, and we can show the section like this. Here similar sections are there. So three cutting planes are there in it, and we can show the sectional view. Although they are little bit complicated objects, here one thing which I wanted to show, there is thin parts, like here we can see there is thin part. Cutting plane is passing from here, another cutting plane is passing from here. Although we can show the cutting plane from here to here, but it is intentionally taken, or in this type of case we take the cutting plane at an angle. At an angle it will show cut portion at certain location, where we directly, if we take cutting plane here, we will not see this part. So we can cut this part also by considering the inclined uh, cutting plane. So we will and then after that what we will do, we rotate this like this. in this line, so that we can draw the view of this object as if the cut this is present at this location. So in this way we have drawn this section, and here you can see this is the thin part, and it is cut along the length or thickness direction, means in the thickness direction. So this part will not be shown as hatched, because this is thin part and it is cut by the cutting plane like this. So the hatching will not be done in this case also. There is another part which is shown here. So here also thin part is there, and corresponding to that we haven't shown hatching here. There is another type of section which is called as revolved section. So there is hook shown here. In this, there are two places where section has been shown. So cross section has been shown here by this section, and the hatching lines are shown. Similarly, at different location it is having different sections, so we can show the different sections by revolving it over the view. So in the view only we can draw the sectional part or sections at different locations. And here there is another part which is called as partial or broken section, where we just show by breaking showing it is breaking line, which is a freehand line. We can draw and show the section like this. So the complete section has not been shown here in this case. Partial or broken section is shown here in this case. There are different types of sections. Half section, which we have already seen in second example, where quarter part was removed. There is local section where we can show like this, and there is a removed section where section can be removed from this portion, means what your section is there, that has not been drawn onto the object or any view. It has been just section has been drawn at different location by drawing a line. So this is the removed section. Here also an example of removed section, only orientation is different. There is successive sections. If a single part is having different sections, so we can mark the cutting plane lines at different locations and draw the section at below it at different locations, just by writing it by identification letter A, B, B, C, C, D, D, like that. Here there are various ways by which we can put the hatching lines. Sectional views can be put in different ways, like metals. In metals, steel, cast iron, copper, its alloys, aluminum, and its alloys, etc., can be hatched by using these lines. You can see these are just parallel lines, no pattern, other pattern is there. So this is used for sectioning steel, cast iron, copper, etc. And there is another pattern which is shown is here, which is cross pattern. In one direction it is having the hatching lines, in other direction other hatching lines are there. So this pattern can be used for the materials which are lead, zinc, tin, white metal, etc. This particular pattern is used for glass. This pattern is used for porcelain, marbles, etc. So these few more are there. So packing and insulating materials are hatched like this. Liquids are hatched like this. Wooden material can be hatched like this, and concrete can be hatched like this as shown in here. So concrete in small triangles are there and dot dot. So there is an example related to the sectional view. Here you can see this example is for the full sectional front view, where we can see if cutting plane is passing from here to here, means along the length entirely through the length of the object. If cutting plane is passing entirely through the length of the object, then the section produced by that cutting plane will be the full sectional view. And full sectional in this case, if cutting plane is passing from here throughout the length, so we will remove this part, and the section produced by it we can draw like this. So this is full sectional front view, this is the top view, and this is the side view. So here complete internal detail has been shown for this particular object. So this is regarding the sectional views lecture, and we will discuss different types of problems which we can do on practical class. That I will discuss in that class only. In starting of that class, I will discuss. So the rest of part of the sectional views will be covered in that, in the form of some examples. So please, if you have any question, please ask.
So can you explain the sectional view for the thin parts again?
Thin parts, yes. Like here, it is just like web or stiffeners, stiffener type of thing. Means thin plate is connected by this and this, and cutting plane, here you can see cutting plane is passing from this thin part. So if cutting plane is passing from this thin part, then also although our rule is that we should show the section lines in this location, because the cutting plane is passing from this. But due to being thin part, we cannot hatch it, because the convention is like that. Thin parts are not hatched even if cutting plane is passing from there. So here thin part is shown unsectioned. Here you can see thickness of the part is thin. Other example like here also, this is the thin part, and how will you differentiate thin part from other part and section? One more thing you can consider here in this case, that if cutting plane is passing from here, we will take some example related to this. If cutting plane is passing from here, we will show it by section, because this at this time it will not be a thin part, because whole thickness is coming into the picture. Whole length, this length is coming as thickness of the object when cutting plane is passing here. And here in this case, this thickness, this thickness of the object is coming into the picture when we are cutting it by this plane. So this is considered as a thin part. So here also this has not been hatched. So same part can be seen here. But section has not, okay, in this section is not there. Section is not given. So only those examples are there, but I will show some example where how the same part can be sectioned in some cutting in some direction, and in some direction it will not be section. Like here in this direction it will be section, and if cutting plane is passing from here, it will be section here, and in this case it is not section. So here there are different portions. Here also no sectioning will be done if cutting plane is passing from here. Here also no sectioning will be done when cutting plane is passing from here. So only one part has been shown, that it is shown as thin parts, which is not section. Similar to this, here object has not been shown, but here also thin part is there. That's why sectioning has not been shown here. Object has not been shown here. Otherwise, it may be more clear. So, but here, due to that, the sectioning has not been done here also.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. So I think I should start it here.
सर
Yes.
सर कल का असाइनमेंट हमने ईमेल किया था, तो आप ईमेल पे चेक कर लीजिएगा.
हाँ हाँ, मिल गया, हमको मिल गया.
ओके सर.
ओके, थैंक यू.
सर
हाँ हाँ,
सर प्लीज अपलोड दिस पीपीटीज.
ठीक है, ठीक.